Alrighty, let's design a ticked off elf's mouth. He's mad. I think he looks kind of like an orc, part orc. Time we get finished with him, his eyes are pulled way up right now because he's kind of ticked off. His face is all stressed out, so we're just going to do a sliver of a mouth for this, and then we're going to pull all this down. We'll do something else. Closed eyes, probably, and more relaxed mouth. And normal eyes bring all this down a little bit to where it's a little bit more normal. But the eyebrows being up really is what makes him look mad. Microphone's way too far away from my mouth. Okay, so I'm going to add a new layer. Yeah, I guess I should have already named it mouth. And my other layers are locked so I can work in place. I'm going to say about right there. Scroll in. He is not a happy camper. Let's see here. Oh, I know. Yes. No. Where's this? There we go. Actually, I should have done a distribute first. Right there. Now, I'm actually going to have to copy and paste the X. That's very even, probably too even for realism, but Chibis aren't really realistic, are they? Alright. And there, done it. I talked about that before. And it wouldn't do it then, but now it's done it. Okay, so I got the mouth selected, hit the S key, and with page selected, I'm going to select that button, and it was almost centered anyway. I'm going to go back to N, select all those, and curve them. And I want to, let's do the fill first. Yeah. And I think I want to shrink that border and then give it just a little bit lighter color. Hopefully get some shade out of that. Now I'm going to open his mouth just a little bit more. Yeah. That looks mad. He's looking a little bit ticked off, but that's okay. Alright, let's do another mouth right now. I'm just going to pull this down here. I'm going to go back to the curve. I'm just going to do go to node selection, go back over here and distribute them again. And with page, I'm going to center it to the page. And yeah, I'm going to give you a feel. I'm on stroke paint. I'm going to give you a feel. Then I'm going to go to N, hitting the N key so I can get the curve, select that middle one. And so his mouth looks kind of open without being open. All right. And drag you down here. I'm going to do one more. Make it shorter on one side. Then the other. Go to nodes. Now just select the center ones. Give him a feel. Pretty simple. Our angry elf. Because he's not just elf, he's part orc. We'll leave that up there. Okay, so next up, we're going to bring in freckles. A little bit of hair. And we're going to, I tell you what, let's go ahead before we get finished with this. And mess around with that shadow a little bit. There's the highlight. I want to add a couple points to it through here. I want to make those points corners. And I'm going to just drag that one up there. Actually, let's do it this way. That way the sunlight's kind of streaming in. I mean, there's kind of some shadows there, should I say. Or some shading of some sort. Pull you over there. This one right here. Select that one, make it the corner. Ah, I already was a corner. Bring it right in there. I think I gotta make this one a corner too, because it looks kind of goofy. And I'll tell you what else. Let's go ahead and make that linear gradient. So I hit the linear gradient button, and now I'm hitting the G key to bring up the actual gradient, holding down the control key, pulling that towards the center, and then dragging it up there with the control key held down. I'm going to select this one with the control key held down, and now it's straight through. And yeah, I like that because it is, but I do want to add a point in between. So I don't think I want it to fade all the way off. So I want to solid that bottom one back in. Alright. He's a ticked off little guy. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and start an eye. It's going to have the same eyebrow, except we're going to lower it down. So let's be bring it down to here, make it about as wide as that eye. Go to node. We want that one to be a corner, because we just want to buck it up a little bit. Fill. So that's the slit of the eye. Yeah. Might shrink it down a little bit, holding down the Control and Shift key. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Okay, and now let's do the eyebrow, and that'll be all for now. node. Fill it. Do want these two to be curved also. And that's a simple eyebrow, but I think I want it to be a little bit lighter. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and do a gradient on it. So turn this transparency all the way up, add that center point, drag it way up to here. Now turn you, say 10 and 10. And yeah, we get a little bit of fading there. So there's his closed eye. Not necessarily mad. In that, we'll have one more eyeball type, which is not mad eye, and one more mouth later on, which is not mad mouth. So if you got something out of this, like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe, hit that subscription button. Put comments down if you have anything you want to add to him. We're going to start on the body next. In the body parts, we'll do him naked first, and then that way we can turn all the body parts into clothing. So, see you in the next video, and God bless.